Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. A little bit earlier this summer, the folks over at RainPoint reached out to me and want to know if I would try out their Smart Plus series of irrigation timers and valves. And they sent over this 2-zone valve that is controllable by Wi-Fi through both a hub that they provide as well as through a phone app that you can download. So I'm going to go get this thing hooked up and let's check out how it works, and I'll give you my comments at the end. Alright, 5-year warranty, quick start guide, user's manual for the outdoor piece, user's manual for the indoor piece. This is the indoor display, the outdoor piece, Teflon tape, and the power supply for the indoor piece. Before you can use the valve, you have to download and install RainPoint's HomeGuard app so you can access the scheduling and other features through Wi-Fi. It was a really simple installation process. I just went onto the Google Play Store and downloaded the app, and then you just have to sign up for an account and log in, and you're ready to go. As soon as you start the app, they actually bring you through a step-by-step guide that tells you basically exactly how to pair everything, and was really pretty self-explanatory. And they also do have video tutorials on their website if you have any trouble. Okay, and after I paired both the indoor hub and the outdoor valve, I brought them out and gave them a test. I'm not putting any Teflon tape on this because this is just a temporary setup that I'm using here in this particular moment. All right, to take a look at what we're going to be doing with the timer here today. This hose on the left-hand side runs over to my strawberry beds. I don't think I'm going to need permanent water in these beds, so I just ran a soaker hose across the top. So that is for the left valve. And the right valve is running up the hill to a ratchet sprinkler I have up here to water in a little bit of clover seed. Okay, one thing that you're able to do in the app is to actually go in and label each valve. So I'm going to go in there right now. I'm going to use the app, and I'm going to label the left side as strawberries and the right side is clover, so it'll be super easy to remember which is which and what's going on. All right, I've got the water valve opened up now. I'm just going to manually turn this on for this first time, bleed out any air. Oh, there we go. All right, we've been running about 15 minutes now, and I would say the ground is pretty well saturated in there. So for my timer, I'm going to use a 15-minute timer on the strawberry side. Okay, now it's time for me to water in the new seed that I just put down. And for this test, I'm just going to use the regular irrigation timer, which is basically kind of a manual mode where you say, okay, I would just like to water for 20 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead, get in the app. I'll select the individual valve that I'm using, the one for clover. And I'll go into irrigation, and we'll set it for 20 minutes. And there it goes. All right, here's a quick peek at the indoor hub. Over here on this side, this is the current outdoor conditions. I'm pretty sure this downloads it from the internet from some weather service, but 55-94% humidity. It's currently raining. Today's high and low have been 59 and 48 respectively so far. There's our time and date over here on this corner. And over on this corner is the indoor conditions right here at the hub. It also shows right here in the center, this is currently set on Garden Zone 2, which is my clover, and the next plan to run is 10 a.m. tomorrow. The last usage was 0 gallons, and that's actually because I have the valve turned off because it's been raining for a few days. There's also a backlight adjustment for depending on how bright you want. This button right up here is the one that you press and hold for it to sync to Wi-Fi. This button here, as you saw, is the one I scroll through settings. And this would be for sensors. If you have a rain sensor or something like that connected, this would scroll through the sensors much like this is currently scrolling through the valves. All right, I just got my first error. This thing is supposed to have just shut off, and it says leaking. So let me investigate this a little bit further. All right, so far I've removed it, and there is some crud caught on the upper screen, but I do have an upper screen on there, so I don't know what could have got inside. But I'm going to take that out and rinse the thing out and see what happens. Okay, I just rinsed out both the filter and tried to rinse out the body itself. And let's see if I turn this on. It seems like the water is holding now currently. Okay, so I'll just have to keep my eye on that. Like I said, there was some dirt caught up in the screen, so I probably haven't used this particular pipe this much in a couple of weeks. So maybe it just kicked up a piece of dirt. All right, now I briefly want to talk about the phone app. As I showed earlier, you can obviously use it to manually control your valves, set up scheduling, name the valves, and things like that. But another thing it's able to do is actually to go ahead and graph your water usage on any particular zone that you have hooked up, which is really nice. And if you take a look at like my graph, for example, you can see the couple of days in the middle that I had that the water was turned off because we had about a week of rain. So it'd be a good way to chart how much water you're putting on any particular bed. Now, one thing that I would think would be nice is if you could actually graph how much time the valve was on each particular day. I think that would be useful. Maybe it's something they could add in the app. I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem to be capable of doing that right now at this particular moment. All right, in addition to graphing what's going on outside at your actual zone valves, you can actually graph the conditions at the indoor hub as well. It records, like I showed you earlier, it shows temperature, humidity, and barometric pressure, and you can graph that over time, much like you graph your water usage. Now, for me, mine's inside in my office, so that data isn't super useful to me right now. But if, perhaps I put that thing in a greenhouse, I could use it to monitor the temperature of the greenhouse. Now, additionally, the Smart Plus system has some other sensors that they sell. So they have an actual weather station that'll give you, rain gauge and temperature and humidity outdoors. And they also have some soil temperature probes. So if you started combining these valves with those sensors, I think you could actually end up with a pretty interesting system. Okay, so thanks a lot to RainPoint for reaching out to us. Like I said, I'm pretty happy with this product, and I am definitely going to continue using it over here. Links to their website are below, and there is also a discount code, so if you're interested in picking one up, it's a temporary code, so jump on it. And thanks a lot for watching today.